putting up some points. Pelicans on top, leading by a point. On New Orleans, back in a moment.
This Friday night, January 30th, Chris Paul and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And looking at what it's checked in for JaVale McGee. Flalo comes in for Harris. And Ty Lawson subbed in for Randy Ford. So on the floor for Denver, Lawson running point with the Flalo and Gallinari on his sides. And there's Hickson, and it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot manning the middle. 6 to shoot. Here's Salmons. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Rivers, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Rivers has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pelicans. Denver's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Kicks to Gallinari. .56 seconds left in the first half. Back to Lawson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Part of the reason that they're down is that they haven't been as strong in the paint here. I mean, they've gotten away from taking that ball into the paint with force and strength and attitude.
Ty Lawson, the former 18th overall pick back in 2009. Super quick, athletic point guard who looks to push the pace. He's been the perfect fit in the Nuggets' up-tempo offense.
The dish to Salmons. Salmons off a pick from Long. Davis with a screen on Lawson. Long passes to Davis. Here's Salmons. Another one falls for New Orleans. And Denver has possession. It's a 5-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call the mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Puts up a prayer. Shot is off.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
And welcome back to the NBA.
Wake up, son. You're in.
Oh, it's time to ball.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Jimmy Fredette is out there with Rivers. Then it's Jeff Withey. Then it's Salmons. And it's Ajinça in at the power forward position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. And Voigt kicks to Gallinari. The feed to Ford. 5 on the clock. Shoots. Here's Nurkic. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
I'm a nice dude. It's a nice dream. See these ice creams. See these ice creams. Eligible bachelor. $1 million ball.
First one falls for.
Collection of good players, but you always have to wonder if they'll have a low ceiling because this team does not have a so-called superstar.
Flash is checked in for John Salmons. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. At that point, Denver has done well without what most would call a superstar, but obviously that takes its toll come playoff time.
It really does. I mean, you need somebody that you can really rely on as your go-to guy, the one who gets it done for you in the clutch, and they haven't quite established that player, and yet they're still competitive.
Feeds it to Fredette for the three. Gallinari with the rebound.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass. Well, it's plays like that, hustle plays on the glass, and then staying with it, being active, it really caused some problems for that defense.
To the left side wing. Rivers passes to Long. No good. Lawson with the defensive effort there. The Nuggets leading by 12. Here's Gallinari. That one falls, coming off Lawson's feet. Lawson's got assist number 8 now on the night. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the third. And the pass to Fredette. Dishes to Rivers. The 10-footer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Rivers has got 9 points. It'll count. Shot, no good.
Coming up next Monday.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Oh, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between two teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Substitution here for New Orleans. Jins is checked in. Salmons comes in for Anderson. Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for Gordon. And Flash is subbed in for Rivers. And Denver with a change here, too. Randy Foy, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Foy. Hickson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Lawson. And it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nuggets.
Well, the one thing that jumps out in this game, Clark, and Steve's kind of touched on it, is the free throw shooting, which they did a much better job at.
Yeah, absolutely a big plus. And oftentimes, Kevin, we've seen it time and time again. Your performance at the line can be the difference maker in a game.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And they'll be feeling that today's win makes things right after losing the first game of the year to this club.
And hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, really. I mean, one thing's certain, though. They're going to be at each other's throats. We know that. This has become a very intense matchup.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Ty Lawson. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
That free throw, no good. So both teams changing it up here. 2 shots. And the second free throw, good. 8 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Wong. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now let's go over to Doris Burke on the sideline for an interview with the Jordan Player of the Game. Doris, take it away.
Well, tonight, Ty, you were very effective setting up your teammates.